Hey guys, great to see you today. Today we're actually going to go over the trading desk. We're going to set this stuff up and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I use pretty much every single day to trade 9 to noon and how I'm using those charts to absolutely crush it with the perfect technical analysis setups that I've been establishing for pretty much years, learning how to trade over time and using that knowledge and that experience to establish the best possible technical indicators and indicating setups to create the greatest potential for growth in morning day trading with stocks and cryptocurrencies and forex and futures, all these markets, all based on this simple setup that I trade from 9 to noon using 1 minute and 5 minute candles on intraday charts to create surreal moves and capture those stocks that move from $2 to $6 every single day. So we're going to move over to the computer and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I use, and I hope you guys can use it to absolutely crush your portfolios and destroy your day trading profits. Sweet. Awesome. So here we are, guys. You're looking right here at one of the biggest movers today, and all I did to find this stock was I went over to my screener. I'm just following the exact screeners I use in 9 to noon, and we're filtering by some of our highest percent gainers for the day within the price range. I was doing the trading competition last week, so this is 49 cents. Usually I would have this around 5 cents, not a big deal, all the way up to $25 to find stocks with at least 500 shares traded with an average gain of 4% today with a percent change. So today, one of the biggest movers was PRVB. Huge gain, up 217% at the end of the day here. So that's the chart we're going to look at, and that's the chart I'm going to show you the exact charting methods we're using. So first things first, this is the chart we're looking at today. Huge run up, opened at 10 bucks, went to 20. The stock freaking doubled. That's awesome. Here's what I want to talk to you guys about. The first thing we're looking at here, if I get rid of everything, I don't want to get rid of everything because I want you guys to see what it looks like all at once. And then I want to slowly break it down for you, because here's the deal. You can start with slow, or you can just freaking go hard. And that's what I like to do with you guys, just go hard. So I'm going to zoom in like we were trading this at the beginning of the day. We see this awesome pre-market ABCD setup. These guys freaking crushed it. You can see this run up here was the same as the run up to the end of the D. Huge resistance level here. And at the end of the day, they actually broke it and went all the way through, completed the whole setup. And if you wanted to time this, all you really would do is look at the candlestick setup. And that's the whole point with this, is if you can take, I know you guys can't see this, but if you can take this height and add that height to the height here, that's going to be your profit target looking at an ABCD setup extended from the pre-market. You just take the height of the A run up, add it to the height of the A right here. And if you look at that chart, guys, that's exactly where it hit the high of day. That's where you sell. It's all based on buying this right here at the D breakout or the C crossover on the VWAP. So that's the first thing we want to get into today. If I got rid of everything I had and only went to VWAP, I'm telling you guys, this is the single indicator that could save everything I have. Let me just help you out here. I'm going to delete, remove all studies. The first thing you got when you look at this chart, like this chart is not an easy chart at the beginning of the day, especially if, you know, the market just opened. Like, what are you supposed to do here? So the first thing I want to do, and this is with TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim platform. This is literally the greatest platform I've ever used in my life for charting. I absolutely love it. I've used it for years and years. I want to go to add study, and you can do this with Gamma Finance. You can do this, you know, I talk about all about this in the book. Anything you want to do, just add VWAP. Oh my God, it's amazing. With TD, they actually give you VWAP bands. So these are, I think, single standard deviation VWAP bands. And then the center line is the VWAP. So that VWAP is going to be the absolute biggest price level in intraday trading, especially on 1 minute candle charts. When you look at that, you want to have when we see this breakout here, this is huge because the VWAP is such a big psychological price point. You're not going to see the price stick around the VWAP. It's either going to break through or it's going to crash under. And if we look at it at the end of the day, you see right here, it crashed under the VWAP. The VWAP acted as resistance. As soon as it crashed through that VWAP, that's when you're going to start to see this thing taper off for the rest of the day. But with that said, the important part is getting in on that VWAP breakthrough, and that VWAP breakthrough is established because of this pre-market gain. This pre-market gain is a huge run-up that's going to get it on everybody's screeners before the market opens. And for you guys who don't know, if you want to do that, you just look up pre-market screeners. This is all stuff that's in the book, pre-market gainers. And that's how you're going to find these stocks, you know, at a very rudimentary level. Just read chapter 36 in the book if you want to like actually crush it with this stuff. But you take this ticker right here, bam, PRVB, number one ticker, number one gainer, number one volume. Put it on the charts, add the VWAP. Okay, that's step one. What's the next step? Go over here, and VWAP's awesome, but once it gets away from the VWAP, you have to know, okay, what are the psychological price levels that are going to be important for today? So I want to go to add study, and I'll go to one that I'm sure everyone's using because it is the standard, gold standard in trading, the moving average. So I'm just going to edit studies because it's a little easier. I'm going to add 3 moving averages, simple moving average. I want to add that 3 times. The first one's going to be a 9 moving average. The second one is going to be a 20 moving average. And those are for that specific 1 minute candlestick, 5 minute candlestick time periods. And this is going to absolutely crush it for you. You can customize the colors, do whatever you want with it. But the important part is you have these 3 moving averages, because if you look at them, these are normal. And sometimes you use exponential. If they're moving really, really quickly, I'll use exponential. Most of my trading, if I've got a preset, I'm using an exponential preset, because those exponential moving averages, you look at a stock like this thing absolutely crushed it. They're moving so quickly. The point with an exponential moving average is you're really going to get that quicker response out of what you're doing. You got those 2 down. Those 2 are the basics, because you'll see right here, it bounces off here. And if I actually just real quick load my original study set, we're going to see those exponential moving averages with a little bit better color act as very, very strong price indicator levels. And when they cross over, those crosses, as we talk about in the book, as we talk about everywhere on here, once the moving averages cross, that's when you're going to start to see a real reversal in the trend. Again, this was a very strong ABCD setup, but aside from that being a very strong ABCD setup, you can see that the momentum really starts to just die off once this 9 exponential crosses the 20 exponential. And that's when you start to see it taper off. It tries to go a little bit, but alongside these Bollinger Bands in white, again, those are just the Bollinger Bands, you see it really pushed the limits on the Bollinger Bands at the beginning, which was awesome. It was pushing the limits on the Bollinger Bands. It was pushing the limits on the VWAP in red with the VWAP, the minus and plus standard deviations. Those are here in dotted orange, just a little bit easier for my eyes. So it's not as much of a mess every day. It's a lot easier to see. You see right here that the moving averages cross over the VWAP. That's your buy signal. And then when they start to consolidate, all the moving averages come together, the thing goes flat. By noon, you're done. You don't trade. Everything's pretty much done by noon. I mean, that's just how it works. So you have this huge run up, and you time it based off the setup. But more importantly, you're looking at this setup in a way that you can understand. And the best way to understand it is by getting these technical indicators set up correctly and setting them up in a way that all of a sudden, right, you've got your VWAP, you know exactly where the price needs to break through. The data feed, I mean, with Thinkorswim is absolutely killer. It's so reliable. And these candlesticks are amazing because it's so easy to use and they're very, very fluid. And then once you're outside of that VWAP range, once you're pushing on those Bollinger Bands, once you're pushing on that VWAP band, that's when you start to look at the moving averages to judge how your stocks are going to move for the day based on the technical setup so far. So it's really cool stuff. And that's how you'd use like a day trading technical setup based on those incredible indicators. And then sometimes, of course, if you want to add, stochastics and MACD, those are going to be killer too for, original studies and finding your setups. I know, especially with some of these other stocks I was trading, with these stocks, you have historic price levels, and those price levels are based off of that long-term, looking at. With here, it's a little bit of consolidation in the last couple of days, but you also want to expand and look at those long-term horizons so you can find support and resistance levels in the long term. And that's a whole nother video. That's a whole nother topic. But the point is you're getting the maximum possible advantage in the marketplace, and you're using that advantage to absolutely crush it by taking knowledge that other people are glancing over and using it to your advantage in the marketplace. And these indicators are what let you do that. They would let you focus on the single pattern you need. Because seriously, guys, if you can trade one stock in one day that doubles, and you buy that VWAP crossover, you need to be there at 9:35. You need to put the work in at 9. You start at 9. You find the screeners. You get it up there. You find the analysis. You do the patterns. You do the technicals. You're doubling your money in one day. That's just phenomenal. You're not going to get that anywhere else. That's why you get the patterns right. You get the setups right. You're going to absolutely crush it. Now, if you guys have seen the power of Thinkorswim, these are some of the best charts I've used in my life. But there are so many other things that the platform does that I just don't have time to go into today. And it's totally cool. I'll be honest, I literally opened a TD account a week ago because I just turned 18. And it's so exciting to do that. But I was shooting these guys. I was paper trading for such a long time before I really started getting into investing, and then I had to do everything under my parents' name because I didn't know about UGMA accounts. I didn't know about UTMA accounts. I didn't have any of the stuff in the book I have now, which I'm so grateful for. But essentially, I was just taking this money, and this is just shredded money, just burning away because I didn't have the proper tools in my portfolio. Now, what I've done is I've got an account with TD, and the account literally, if you look right here, it's got $0. There's no money in this account, but they still give me live data feeds and incredible access to this platform. And what I'm using right now, it's like Robinhood and TradeZero, and those are amazing platforms because they're just cheaper to start with. You get the fills, you get the stuff going, especially if you're stuck under the PDT rule. But if you look at TD's going to give you that amazing trading platform. You don't even have to trade with them. You can just chart with them. And that's what I love about them. And that's why I'm so excited to share with you guys. Because if you're watching this video, if you made it this far, I'm so impressed that you've made it this far because people I can't believe how much people like stocks because I love stocks. Just so much fun. But a lot of people, they just don't care. So since you're here, since you're committed to stocks, you're committed to charting, and you want to really inspire that change in your life, what I want to do is share with you TD Ameritrade, the platform. If you don't have an account yet, if you actually open an account, I got a special link, and it's a share link. So if you open your account, you can up to $1,000 bonus just for funding your account. And even if you don't fund it, I think there's like a bunch of ways that they work around it. So I feel like you get like a $300 sign up bonus when you make like a couple trades or something. And also I think they're going to give you like 50 free trades, which is awesome. If you're interested in like getting that free cash bonus, free trades, and then using them on the TD platform, because the TD platform, you guys don't see it right now, but if I maximize this platform is so insanely powerful. You can literally click a button on this chart and you're entered in a trade, and it gives you this order spread that's just absolutely killer. There's so many things about this platform that is just amazing. So is an incentive for you guys to get started with this. If you don't have a brokerage account, this is the place to start for charting. This is the place to start for practice. This is the place to go. I'm actually going to give you guys an entire free sample of this book, 9 to Noon, Secret Workday of Uber Wealthy Americans. I'm going to give you that for free. All you have to do is there's a little link below. You click it, fill out your stuff. Let me know that you're interested in this. I'm going to send you a special personalized email. It's going to show you your link to sign up for TD and get your free sign up bonus, free trades, free cash funded in your account just for having your account. And then once you do that, I'm going to give you guys a sample of this book so you can absolutely crush it. So if that sounds interesting to you guys, there's a phone below. I hope it works well for you. I hope you guys use this platform to absolutely crush it. This platform literally was my gateway into starting with trading, and it's amazing. It's great. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for listening. Have an amazing day. Thanks.